What is going on, everybody? It's your boys, Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
And joining us, special guest, Mr. Zach.
Hey,
Zach,
thanks for
how you
having
doing,
me,
buddy.
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Hey, thank you for being here and
Hey,
bringing beer.
Always brings beer.
Right?
This guy's the best guy to invite
He's
to a
invited
party.
over every week because he always brings beer, right?
Here's my hat.
So we're drinking Cozy Bavarian Oktoberfest from Three Nations.
Shout out to Three Nations.
Big shout out.
Huge. So cozy up to aromas of dark cherries, toffee, and chestnuts, and start Oktoberfest 2022 off right with the malty character of a true Bavarian Marzen lager. 6.4% alcohol by volume, 12 IBUs. There's 0 ratings on this one on Untapped.
I think we have it. You got more coming to you. Alan's going to pour his and then move it
You
over.
get a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
good.
get a little bit more on
But
there.
here's my thing. This is the same one they have every year, right? Cozy
Well,
Bavarian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we had last year's. I just haven't had this year's yet.
Well, in Untapped, they have the years.
Yeah, of course.
next
Of course.
to it.
That's what I'm
So-
saying. We haven't had this beer this year.
No.
Because, we were trying to plow through every Marzen we can get through. And,
Yeah,
you
take
okay?
it.
Yeah, I'm just looking
No,
at the
take it, baby,
glasses.
take it,
It's
take
going to
it,
look
take
like
it,
a
yeah.
long night tonight.
No,
So.
it's just, we like to have fun. It's
It's early. We're good.
We'll hydrate later.
Yeah.
How about that? Cheers
Right.
to you.
Cheers.
Mazel, mazel, good things.
That's
Tastes
tasty.
like a Marzen.
That's tasty.
And it's not that I'm done with Marzens. It's just I go through
You're done?
Marzens in September, and then I move on, or I have fest beers as well, and then I move on. And this is October, and we should be drinking, pumpkin ales, things like that. I got the decorations up. I'm ready for Halloween, man. I want pumpkin, whatever. I don't even like pumpkin, but I knock down like shipyards and everything else because it's pumpkin season, baby.
Right.
But this is a damn good beer.
It is pretty tasty.
So are you saying crispy season is over?
Well,
He's always ready for a nice Christmas.
yeah, that's the thing. It's like, there's never a
Let's
moment.
not get too out of control here,
Yeah.
buddy. All right.
As I'm sitting around, there's always a time. I'm a crispy boy till I die.
Oh, we know.
Absolutely.
No, but I agree with what you're saying. When the cold front comes in, I love to have a malty beer.
Yeah.
Just roll through.
The flavor, the
Right.
It's very well rounded, right?
It
It's a beer that you
tastes-
can drink and you're not going to get slammed on, but it's also not too hot. It's just very very flavorful.
It tastes like fall.
Right.
is what it
the
does.
leaves are falling.
Like-
This is a beer you would go to. Look at the color and the clarity on this. I mean, it's
So-
remarkable. And the carbonation was perfect as well. I mean, those guys out in Carrollton, Texas, are just doing it right.
They know a thing or two.
I don't think I've had a
About
bad
beer.
beer from that, and I can't say that about everywhere. But I've never had a bad beer from Three Nations.
You've got one from
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I've had bad beers before.
Yeah.
You gave us like a glass of butter once, right?
Yeah, I tell that story all the time too. I go, I'm just going to be honest. I'm not drinking this.
I'm not just
And I don't think I haven't poured out, but maybe 3 or 4 beers in my life.
Yeah.
And I was one of them. Well, it was just because it was, it didn't lager long enough, right?
Yeah.
And there's certain beers that, hey, look, everybody through the spectrum or the timeline of people making beer, they tend to mess up here, there, and they'll mess up again, whatever. And it takes a very long time to get perfection and consistency or whatever. But you actually brew very consistent beer. That was just a one-off. Like, I think you were rushing it. I think it's what you even said too. You rust it. You're trying to get done before a certain time, so it just didn't long enough. But yeah, this damn thing. Oh boy,
As for
It's
Three
delicious.
Nations, this is I think my favorite beer. I fight it. Haze Wizard, Devout. I mean, but again, they just make phenomenal beers all the way around. So
I remember when you started giving us like the Haze Wizard, and it was like, "Here, try this. The new one." It ain't even on the shelf. I'm like, "Oh man, this is awesome!" I was so excited. But I go there all the time. It's down the street from the house. I'm an interstate guy. Just give me the interstate.
Interstate lager is
yeah, that's a
delicious.
solid one.
Right.
Yeah, that is a
And
really
but
good one.
that's just me. I like pilsners, right? Or whatever. It's a lager, but it's a pilsner. It is what it is.
The Salty Lady was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
That one was, and I'm not a huge Ghost fan, but that was really good, especially this last year's version. And then their Devour series is awesome.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say
I
Devour. Too. If you
absolutely
want
love their Devour series.
if you want a lot of flavor, a lot of different ingredients, Devour seems to be the thing. If you chocolate, white chocolate, all this kind of stuff, they have it all for that. But yeah, that's
I
great.
think I just saw like on social media they're building an outside refrigerator. So they're like expanding even more on that property that they have. So they went from that small shed now down to downtown Carrollton is where they're at now.
Yeah.
So it's pretty big and they're growing and as they should. They're making great beer out there.
I'll tell you what. One thing I love, and people are starting to catch on, is the grill there. The
Dude.
Three Nations Grill. It's got like the best burgers.
That burger is
Never had their food.
Dude,
Oh,
it's sitting
bro.
right there towards the back of the property before you walk outside and they got a massive patio. Incredibly large patio. I always sit indoors just because I sit in the air conditioner. I'm not here for the heat. I'm here to have a beer. And I don't want to be, I'm already hot anyways. I don't want to be sweating any more than what I am. I'm I'm very well insulated.
Hey, but during the fall, winter seasons, you go sit outside.
Oh, I'll sit outside because it feels like it's 75 to me.
You sit outside, you get to toss a little cornhole while you're there.
Yeah, I like a little cornhole. Cornhole. But and, dude, I'm sitting there digging this, loving the flavor, loving the color. And that's something else. You look at a beer and you're just like, sometimes I just like looking at it. I like just kind of picking her up and taking a look at it and just, dude, that is remarkable.
Their cans actually also stand out just by the new can art that they've done. I think it was a year and a half they changed it.
I love their can art.
Yeah.
Like, what's the one that we got because it's got like Mark Twain on the cover?
Yeah, I don't know.
On the can. Which one's
21 gigawatts.
No, no.
It's
that's
something
wrong.
gigawatts.
Wit. Yeah, it's gigawatts.
No, American Wit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Say no to me again.
I just did. It's American Wit. It's not
the
21
Belgian
gigawatts.
Wit?
Yeah.
I think it's the Belgian Wit. Yeah.
It's gigawatts. It says it on the goddamn
No.
can.
There's two different guys. There's one with like the glasses. Like that's the gigawatt you're referring to.
Yeah, there's a Mark Twain guy.
Yeah, I think there is.
It's Mark Twain.
There is. It's one of their older cans, though, isn't it?
Is that
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking for those old cans. I don't have the internet over here. Maybe you guys.
Hashtag more cans.
I need more cans, and I need and good cans too. Not just. I mean, listen.
Hey, listen,
any
cans
are cans.
Any can I get, I'm excited, right?
Well, of course you are. But,
Don't act over there like you got these high standards.
Oh, I got high standards,
You're
baby.
so full of.
I gotta have some nice.
I picked
cans.
up that. I got what you're saying there.
Yeah.
It took me a minute, but I got there.
We'll talk later offline about that, buddy. All right.
I doubt it.
I ain't gonna put that out there for everyone.
But yeah, this is great. This is a great.
This is a delicious beer. Go and get it right now. Whatever you're doing when you're watching this, stop what you're doing, drive to Three Nations and get it. And if they're not open, sit there and wait.
And
because you don't want to miss out.
If you're nowhere near Carrollton, they're distroed across Texas. I don't know where other states are at.
I always see them at Whole Foods.
Yeah, Whole Foods, Total Wine and More. Kroger has them as well. So it just depends on the area. And so, yeah, I mean, you can support a brewery in Texas, in Carrollton, Texas, just by going to your local grocery store and picking this up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good. But hey, guys, as always, I'm Alan.
Rabbit Dave.
And that's Zach.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Keep up with these guys.
Deuces.